So let's talk about social media. It's something pretty much all of us use every single day, right? It connects us, it's fun, it lets us share what's going on in our lives, but lurking just behind all those likes and shares are some hidden cybersecurity risks that most of us just, well, ignore until it's way too late. So in this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on those risks and, more importantly, show you how to protect yourself. No, really, just take a second and think about it. That photo you posted from brunch, that check-in at the airport, even that happy birthday message you wrote for your mom. It all seems totally harmless, doesn't it? But what little breadcrumbs of information could a complete stranger pick up from just that one post? Because here's the hard truth. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok are basically hunting grounds for people with bad intentions. Every single thing we share, every little detail is a potential clue for them to follow. Okay, so let's jump right into these hidden risks. What does oversharing actually mean in this context? What are you giving away without even realizing it? Think about how simple and, normal this stuff is. You tag your location while on vacation? Great. You've just announced to the world that your home is empty. You post from your favorite coffee shop every morning? Now they know your daily routine. And what about those fun quizzes? The ones asking about your first pet or your high school mascot? You could literally be handing over the answers to your security questions. Piece by piece, it all adds up to a very detailed map of your life.
All right, now that we know what we're accidentally putting out there, let's get into the common threats. How do criminals actually take this information and use it against you? First up, phishing scams. The classic. You might get a DM that looks totally legit, like it's from Instagram support, saying there's a problem with your account. It tells you to log in using their special link. You click it, you enter your password on what looks like the real login page, and bam, just like that, they've got your credentials. Then you've got fake profiles. This one's a little creepy. An attacker could just scrape all the public photos from your friend's account, create a perfect duplicate, and send you a friend request. The moment you accept, thinking it's your friend, they can start sending you malicious links or asking for personal info, all while using that trust you have. And of course, there's just straight-up account hacking. Honestly, this is often a self-inflicted wound. Using super simple passwords like password123, or even worse, reusing the same exact password you use for your email or, heaven forbid, your bank account, well, that just makes a hacker's job incredibly easy. And finally, malicious links. These things can pop up anywhere, in a post, in a message, disguised as a shocking news story, a funny video, or some kind of deal that's too good to be true. One single click. That can be all it takes to install software that spies on you or steals data right off your phone or computer. This right here is your best line of defense. Just trust your gut. Does that message from a friend sound a little off? Is that free giveaway a little too good to be true? Just pause. Think before you click. That little feeling in your gut is basically your own internal security system, and you should probably listen to it. Okay, I know. We've talked a lot about the scary stuff, but now let's focus on the solution. This next part is all about simple, actionable steps you can take to build your digital defense, and you can start, right now. Look, this isn't about being paranoid. It's just about being prepared. We're going to walk through 5 super simple but really powerful steps to lock down your social media accounts. Let's just quickly break these down. First, strong, unique passwords. Please, think long phrases, or even better, get a password manager. Second, turn on two-factor authentication, or 2FA. That's the thing that sends a code to your phone when you log in. So even if a hacker steals your password, they can't get in. Third, just simple social hygiene. If you don't know them, don't add them. Fourth, like we just said, be suspicious of links. And last but not least, actively manage your privacy. Platforms change their settings all the time, so make it a habit to check who can see your stuff. And this really gets to the most fundamental defense of all, just being mindful. Before you hit that share button, just ask yourself, who really needs to see this? What information am I putting out there? Seriously, not every moment needs to be broadcast to the entire world. So why does all of this matter so much? I mean, what's the real-world impact when something goes wrong? Let's talk about what's actually at stake when your social media gets breached. It's not just about an embarrassing post showing up on your hacked account. We are talking about very, very real consequences. Criminals can use your account to scam your friends and family. They can steal your financial information if it happens to be linked. And in the absolute worst case scenarios, they can gather enough data to steal your entire identity. The cost of one little mistake can be, well, pretty devastating. The key thing to get here is that you do not need to be a tech genius to protect yourself. Not at all.
These are simple, accessible things that everyone can and really should do. At the end of the day, your security is your responsibility.
All right, we've covered the risks, the threats, the solutions, and the real-world impact. So let's wrap all this up with your final takeaway, a really simple mantra to guide you whenever you're online. This is it. It's the simple. Be smart about what you share, be alert to the threats and anything that looks suspicious, and by doing those two things, you will stay secure. It's a simple, three-part game plan for a much safer online life. So I'll leave you with this one last question. What is the first thing you are going to change? Don't just let this information wash over you. Do something with it. Are you going to update a weak password? Finally turn on 2FA? Maybe go review your privacy settings? Your security is in your hands. And honestly, the time to act is right now.